Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Quad Boss Elite. And today we are fixing the driver's side window regulator because it's not working very well. Let me show you. Alrighty, so if I roll the window down, you'll notice that it does not sound very good whatsoever. And then when I try to go back up, sometimes it won't even go up and I need to help it, but we'll see what it does. See how it's very slow? It doesn't sound very good. And the motor here gets very hot. Like that's already getting pretty warm already, and it's only just been used once. We are actually going to replace this today. So the first step is I already took out the plastic shroud around there. It's not too difficult. There's a bolt here, and then there's another one, I think it's here, that you just need to take out. And then once you get that plastic shroud off, you'll notice that you have a dampening plastic, looks like this, that goes all the way around. I took mine off because I don't plan to use that. I'm gonna put some Dynamat in here eventually. If you don't plan to put Dynamat in there, try to save it. It's pretty easy, just peels off. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pry this clip off and pull this rod out, and then a 10mm on this guy to get this handle out, and that'll give us more room to get this actuator out of here. Let's do that real quick. Alrighty, so we got that handle out. The next thing we're gonna do is we need to tape up this window because we do not want it falling down when we loosen the bolts. Put pretty long strips on there. Put it, say, about 3 or 4 just to make sure. You can never overdo it because tape is a lot cheaper than replacing the window. Let's do that. Alright, so I got 4 good long strips on there, so that should be good. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna loosen up the bolt there, and you'll also notice that we have one on the other side right there, so we're going to loosen those up. Alrighty, so I took that one out, and then I also took this one out as well. So now the window is hanging all by itself. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take out that bolt, that one, and that one. So there's 3 on this arm. So on this side there's going to be 3 as well. You're going to have 1, the motor mount, and then 3 at the bottom. So let's take those out. Okay, and then after you loosen that bolt, what you're going to do is you're going to fold one end. So you're going to fold it this way. The motor side you're going to fold this way, and then you're going to take it out of this big hole here. The old one is out. The new one is just a backward process of taking it out. Alrighty, so I got the new one in there, and what's going to really help you is there's little knobs on the very top. So this one, you get hooked in here, that aligns your screw up. So you're going to do the same thing over here on this other one. So so there's our knobby there. Now I just got to line it up right there. So that's lined up in there. We're just gonna put those 3 screws in there on both sides, and then I'll show you what we do next. Alrighty, so I tightened that one, and that one, along with that one, and that one as well. Kind of want to crank these down, but don't the motor one too tight because that's plastic. Right down here, we're gonna want to loosen that screw along with, and then the one on this side, we're gonna want to roll down the window in order to get to this access hole to loosen it up, and then I'll show you what we do at next. Alrighty, so I lowered the window down. Now we just loosen that up. Once we loosen that up, we're gonna raise the window all the way up right to where they hit these nice and tight. We're gonna max it out, and then we'll tighten down those screws. Alrighty, so once you tighten the screws, get them nice and snug, but not over tight because you are tightening glass. And once you are done with that, go ahead and take off the tape, and then the moment of truth. Let's see how clean and clear it sounds. That sounded pretty clean, and it went down really fast. That's good. Going back up. That's working good. I like how they updated the motors. You know, they look pretty clean. They're not so in the way and everything. Now that we're done there, just put the shroud on. I'm not going to put it on because I'm waiting for the Dynamat, but you know what I mean. Don't forget to put your handle back on. Just slide that across, and yeah, we are done. Alright guys, so that is the end of the video. I hope you learned something, and I hope this helps you if you have the same problem as I do. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Quad Boss Elite, and we'll catch you on the next one. If I could take you up and boom, 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 tell me I'm the only one that you know. Life could be a dream.